Funhouse Puppets teased with the new QR code on last night's Smackdown. We take a look in today's Unmissable.
The world is watching.
Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable. Yeah, obviously the QR code hit last night on last night's Smackdown, and yes, it has caused a bit of a buzz. Of course, there was a video attached to it. We saw it live on the live watch along last night. I did play it, and the interesting part of it was the URL, and that was the initials of the Firefly Funhouse Puppets. So what I thought would be a bit of fun is that we would try and link the already and kind of rumoured 5, which we talked about in our last video, and see how we can link them to the puppets. Because wouldn't it be fun if the puppets revealed themselves to be these people? So yeah, we are going to look at that, and then we're going to have a look at some of the stuff what was discovered in that video from the QR code last night. So first off was Oscar's Pig Boy, and obviously. I was torn on which one to connect to Oscars, if I'm being honest, because Joe Gacy is the bigger of the few fellas that are in this lineup. But then he reminds me of somebody else, and I'll get to that in a minute. So I am going to stick Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan, reason why Eric Rowan is because basically he was outcast because he got released. He was kind of pushed aside, just like Huskers or Huskers Harris, which was Bray Wyatt's original character when he joined NXT. So yeah, I thought Eric Rowan had a little bit more of a link to that. So we're going to do with that with Eric Rowan. If you think you could link one of the other wrestlers out of the 5 that has been revealed, then please do so. But we've got Abby the Witch then. Abby the Witch, Nikki Cross. Obviously, when we talk about Abby, we constantly associate her with Alexa Bliss. But obviously, Alexa Bliss is not a part of this lineup, and the only female a part of this lineup is Nikki Cross. So it has to be Nikki Cross. But I feel that the bride is Abby the Witch. I'm sure there's going to be connection somehow between the two. So that is why we've done that. Then The Fiend, I feel is a bit self-explanatory because I think this is Uncle Howdy, of course, Bo Dallas. I feel that we will get a different carnation of The Fiend. Maybe the one what we saw at WWE World, the big event over the weekend of WrestleMania. So yeah, I think that Uncle Howdy is going to have a different persona, and it will be The Fiend. That is what I think might happen. It's not confirmed. Then we've got Mercy the Buzzard, and obviously this was Waylon Mercy, and it's a very psychotic character, and that just leads me to Dexter Loomis, who also has quite the psychotic look. And very quiet, very methodical character. And I think he plays into that Mercy kind of character. So yeah, I've gone with that. Obviously, we just alluded to Joe Gacy being Huskers because of his weight. But then he's a good talker. He's excellent on the mic, has proven that on numerous occasions down in NXT. So for me, he's Rambling Rabbit. He's the one what will probably be the bigger talker of the lineup, other than obviously Uncle Howdy himself. So I could really see Joe Gacy being proper the mouthpiece. And So yeah, I really feel that that's how this lineup could look, how they could metamorph this in from the puppets to the real people. I mean, yeah, we had all this stuff before when Bray was around. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Obviously, Mike Bennett, when he was in WWE, he said that he was asked to play Abby the Witch, which is very unusual. But he was penciled in to play Abby the Witch. So, yeah, obviously they had wrestlers in mind to become the real-life versions of these puppets. So now, with that, I kind of feel that they could be doing that. They could be going down that lines again. It's just interesting that the URL code, which led you to this video, was all the initials of the Firefly puppets characters. So yeah, it might just be a coincidence. It might be a nice little Easter egg, but it could actually lead to how they reveal these new members. Obviously, I've had lots of conversations, comments in previous videos about the name, the Wyatt Six. Why are they called the Wyatt Six? Why aren't they called something else? I mean, yeah, they could be called the Cult of Wyndham, which was also thrown around at about the same time as Wyatt Six. Obviously, Wyatt Six, obviously there's 5 of them, so why is there 6? Obviously, they'll come together for Bray Wyatt, who would be initially the 6th member, or possibly, when Alexa Bliss does return, she takes that 6th spot, which means you'd have to have a new puppet. So that doesn't quite work with the puppet analogy. But obviously she has her own puppet in Lily, so maybe that's how she gets introduced. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. I mean, it's all speculation until it's fact. So make of that what you will. But also, it's just very interesting with the name. I've come up with my own name for this group. And be prepared to sing along with me. Then it's Uncle Howdy's Barmy Army. Uncle Howdy's Barmy Army. What do you think of that? Uncle Howdy's Barmy Army. There you go. That is the new title of this group. I am only joking, but if you could get that singing and trending, that would be awesome. Imagine that in a live show. WWE. Uncle Howdy's Barmy Army. Uncle Howdy's Barmy Army. Okay, enough of that singing. It's terrible. We move away from the puppets, because also revealed in the signature of the very video from the QR code, we saw a character replace a wrestler. And yeah, it was a image of the bride. The bride, what we have been seeing for the last couple of weeks in the other videos, has made it into the signature of this the Then Now Forever Together promo thing at the start of each show. Obviously, this was modified for this particular video. Yeah, but this witch, Abby, bride, whichever it may be, replaced CM Punk. It replaced CM Punk. I don't know if that's because they're targeting CM Punk, or it's just they just wanted this particular image to be placed because it is placed in front of or at the side of Randy Orton, and people believe that it's actually staring at Randy Orton. So what's not clear who it's intended to be a target of. Is it CM Punk, who has been replaced, or is it just that the bride, Abby the Witch, whatever it will be, is staring at Randy Orton? Maybe Randy Orton is the first target. Obviously, we know that Randy Orton was the last person to face Bray under the Fiend character. So there's history. He's burnt the compound. He's been involved with the Wyatt family. So there is conflict there, of course. But CM Punk is the sticky wicket. I mean, I know we can allude back to his Husky Harris days, where CM Punk and the new Nexus, there was a lot of history there between them, but not of this new character. So, yeah, I think you're stretching it a little bit too far for the CM Punk thing, but I think it was clearly more in line with the Randy Orton angle. So, yeah, that's something to look out for in the future. So yeah, that is the conclusion of the video. Obviously, if you can try and match the wrestler to the puppet, and you feel that you've got a better way of doing it than what I have, maybe you agree with what I've said. Hopefully this has opened your eyes a little bit to why they have used this in the URL, or maybe it's just a bit of fun, that it's just a little Easter egg and that it's not connected whatsoever to this new group. Let me know in the comment section below as always. But this has been another episode of Unmissable, and the puppets have been teased. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Dave in real life. You guys are awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.